Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to BBallBreakdown. Very excited to show you the Philippines versus Argentina. And man, the Philippines don't have a lot of size and they don't have these big brutes who get rebounds, but they compete really hard against these top teams. And it went down to the wire. So I'm going to show you some interesting things that both teams did, both good and bad, and how with a little bit of shoring up on the defensive end with philosophy and fundamentals, I think the Philippines could be a team that can compete with a lot of different teams out there in the FIBA tournament. Both teams had issues on defense related to helping one pass away. Here the Philippines runs a high post split and Argentina does a nice job on the handoff to contain the drive, but Nocioni helps off his man who was a short pass away, and that brings him way out of position to close out and allow a jumper. The Philippines were also guilty of helping one pass away, and it's really a no-no when doubling down on the low post. The Philippines offense relies on defenses that help one pass away as they're looking to penetrate and make that quick pass to get the defense out of position. This happens everywhere on this possession, making the Argentinians crazy and eventually fouling the three-point shooter. Remember, the help should come from the weak side, since a skip pass to that side takes longer and gives the defense a chance to recover. Both strong side wings help one pass away here, giving Argentina their choice of open shooter, and Argentina makes them pay. On this pick and roll, it's a little hard to tell which is the strong side since the ball handler is almost right in the middle of the court. But since he's attacking with the right hand and gets to the right side of the lane, the baseline defender is one pass away. This is an easy pass to make to the corner, and you can see the perils of a bad closeout that allows the player to drive to the middle. Watch the finish, a great jump stop under control, and the glide to the left to avoid the charge. It wouldn't be a breakdown without a spotlight on horns, and check out this interesting way the Philippines break into it. They run a basic Princeton shuffle cut action, the cutter loosens to the corner while the screener shapes up to the high post, and presto, horns! I love the dribble pitch to the corner and they get a great shot, just can't finish. Argentina is more traditional with their horns, and out of the pick and roll, Fajardo needs to stay on a line between the ball and the basket. Instead, he's too concerned with Scola, and this allows an easy layup. This isn't a replay, sports fans, as Aguilar again is too concerned with his man Gutierrez and not concerned enough with the ball. The Philippines break into horns with a pick and roll to the left, reverse for a nice dribble pitch on the right side, and a simple exchange on the weak side catches the defender sleeping. Excellent ball movement gets a good look at a three. On this horn set, the point guard hits the high post before screening in the strong side corner. Nice double ball screen action across the top that gets an opening, but great switch by Ocampo to stop penetration, and great position by Blatch to guard two players at once and get the steal. This time, Argentina sends their point guard to the weak side, and then they try to go elbow to elbow. I like that Blatch recognizes this and wants to take away the pass, but he ends up getting so out of position, allowing penetration, and this in turn forces two rotations. Instead of closing out, they leave their feet, and there's nothing they can do to stop this layup. One thing about the dribble pitch that makes it my favorite play, the fake pitch can be devastating as the Philippines begins to weave along the side, only to have Norwood do a simple change of pace dribble and get all the way to the rack for a monster slam. Another defensive issue we noticed was going under the ball screen against a good shooter. As you can see in these clips, you can't afford to allow point guards at this level a good look at the three, and it was the one thing that allowed the Philippines to get back in this game as Argentina kept going under that screen down the stretch. The Philippines finally realized that setting a ball screen with Luis Scola's man would almost guarantee them a good shot, and it seems like they should have done this even more to get shots like these. And they also discovered that Nocioni couldn't handle Blatch off the dribble, so a simple pick and roll got them a layup with nobody rotating to help. With Argentina clinging to a 1-point lead, Alapag got lucky when he helped one pass away onto Scola, but Blatch doesn't get a body on his man, and Nocioni saves the day after playing very poorly all game long. Like we showed earlier, in defending the pick and roll, the Philippines weren't concerned enough with the ball handler, enabling deep penetration, which forces rotations that allowed Nocioni to again get on the offensive glass and earn a trip to the free throw line. With one last chance for the Philippines, we can see Coach Reyes drawing up a play that has a back screen being set for someone out on top. However, when the play begins, we don't see any of this action, and even though Blatch had his way with Nocioni several times in this game, they instead choose to isolate on top with William when he forced a switch. While this was fantastic defense by Mata, the Philippines couldn't have been happy with this shot. So there you have it, sports fans. Really exciting stuff, and with the 3-ball, the Philippines can stay in a lot of these games and get those shots and keep them close, and they don't give up. They play with PUSO, and it was really exciting to see and be on Twitter and interact with everybody. Argentina, again, they have some experience out there and some players, but I don't know if they're going to end up competing with Spain and certainly not the U.S. So it's going to be an exciting tournament as we go forward. Get on there with Twitter with me because I'll be offering my live analysis during the games, and we'll be doing more breakdowns. So stay tuned for an amazing tournament and more stuff, and even more stuff on the court and everything else that we do at BBallBreakdown. And don't forget, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?